asab PBM Parliament. They say Charlie, Ghana Parliament there. I know you. The biaboko bia unya bibi beka. What de? And then as I am Mahama Ayariga, majority leader, any minority leader Afenyo Markin. Almost had your boom. Ni na Ken Ofori Ata hu. But the starting argument no. Me the hon sem ebro. Share so na Janto TV. Mpacho oba click subscribe button and am see we have bell notification icon no. Na what turning on video need drop here. Mpacho you be the first person to get it. The whole share na say we enjoy her. What you make of it? No leave you comment in the comment section. I feel be share na for front so anya bi a share. Akwaba, yɛmfa nko piem of Parliament because a whole I'm looking at proceedings go so ekoso ni nyina 2026 budget na MPs ni etwe huntonto minority ni majority enya asem keto akra ne ana the starting memfa de say chaos ni nyina in quote and as a clash ni nyina the start here banda member of parliament honorable Ahmed Ibrahim also no say Mr. Speaker I mean ka se wonche minority ni de na omoye no Mamen can't show us omo krano. Sata omo finance minister omo passive vote of no confidence in him. Okay, Ken Ofori Ata. MPs ni be quiet press conference omo panel as finance minister or refer omo to that issue. Says Sata no mutumi ya budget papa and come finance minister and come on vote against him and I say moon to atina entia no say mo pese Akufo-Addo eyin free honum. No ya so brache one free honum. Or say according to Banda MP no Ahmed Ibrahim or say Parliament, when he was 17 years, he has worked with a lot of finance ministers. About Banre Odudin, about Comrade Fodin, about Setekpedin, about Penifo, who do be former finance minister, or Safma for Bombe Breeding, or Sam Penifo, Yanya on one Kasani party in Kofwa, or Mutu Atiana Yuntunu, apart from Ken Ofori Ata. Namotu way there's a budget now, say, a DNT. Na mo ho kwasa mo kasa because mo ankasa mo Ken Ofori Ata that time no finance minister or budget be presented on the floor of parliament no mo be kasa mo nyintu so na the budget we the best budget 2026 budget the best budget in his 17 years stay in parliament ma me nkora ma nkotie Banda MP honorable Ahmed Ibrahim abusuafo ensem kan anya Afenyo Markin de na Afenyo Markin ensem o de tudwa no pani ko hwe Mahama Ayariga so bam ba first Konekotie Banda MP Ahmed Ibrahim on the 2026 budget and of course linking in Ken Ofori Ata.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to speak in support of the motion. Mr. Speaker, honestly speaking, Ghana man will tell you the case is settled. Mr. Speaker, Ghanaians have come to know between we and the MPP, who are the best managers of the economy. Mr. Speaker, an independent judgment is here with us. Mr. Speaker, I've been here for 17 years. I packed all the 17 budgets that have been presented here. Mr. Speaker, the 2026 budget is the best among all. Mr. Speaker, what me and you, including 98 members of my brothers on the other side, were searching for has been found within not 87. They themselves passed a vote of no confidence on their own budget and their finance minister in the last previous administration. Mr. Speaker, not knowing there was somebody among us who could do it. Mr. Speaker, I've been here for 17 years. Ministers of finance who has occupied that office after their tenure, they remain in this country. Where is our former finance minister? Where is he? Where is he? Where is our former finance minister? Matter close. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, at least, Mr. Speaker, I was here. Where is our former finance minister? Mr. Speaker, I'm saying this because not as a trivial matter. He occupied the high office of the Minister of Finance. He presented budget to us. Mr. Speaker, when I came here, the first finance minister was Comrade for. After his tenure, he remained here. After that, Setekwe, after his tenure, he remained here. He was even given an IMF assignment. He still went and came back. Mr. Speaker, I saw Honorable Bauredu after his tenure, he remained here. Mr. Speaker, I saw Honorable Osafumafu after his tenure, he remained here. Mr. Speaker, where is your former finance minister? Mr. Speaker, that is just one. That is just one. Mr. Speaker, put that one aside. Mr. Speaker, the second point. Mr. Speaker, I hold in my hand the 2011 budget statement and economic policy of the Republic of Ghana passed by Honorable former Kobna Dufour under the tenure of His Excellency Professor Mills and John Dramani Mahama, John the Resetter. Mr. Speaker, what we could not do from 2000, NDC did it in 2011. I handed over to them. And I'm talking of the, Mr. Speaker, I'm talking of the Economic Convergence Criteria of the West African Monetary Zone. And Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I may quote, and for the sake of time, I will not quote. My colleagues should go and find the 2011 budget statement, Mr. Speaker, and read, Mr. Speaker, and read page 13. And read page 13. Mr. Speaker, I have so many points that if I dare to quote, time is of essence. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, Madam Speaker, it is significant to note that for the first time, Ghana met 3 out of the 4 primary convergence criteria, which has eluded us for the past 9 years under the NDC. When we were in government, what Ghana could not do in 9 years, we did it in 2011. Handed over to you. Mr. Speaker, let me take their budget and show you their results. Mr. Speaker, when we handed over the economy to them, they want to know, page 16, paragraph 53. And Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I will quote. Mr. Speaker, paragraph 52. According to 2022 half-year ECOWAS multilateral surveillance report, out of the 4 primary convergence criteria, they met 2. Secondary criteria, they met 1. And this by Ken Ofori Ata. When we are back, let me show you what Atufo has done. We are back. The better managers of the economy,
time.
who
Yes.
are always resetting.
Yes,
we are
Honorable
back.
Minority Leader, strictly in accordance with the rules.
He's coming to Filimbasa.
Why are you up?
Now no see ya and a minority leader and no parliament. Afenyo Markin was say, Mr. Speaker, your orders need your parliament the say. Say members sorry no making the case and new quite say we shade you be and you say we use offensive language. Sorry, it's here be to the extent that former finance minister Adentina Ahmed Ibrahim Jan national work asem na o use offensive language etiano. And no nsema Afenyo Markin ni 2 dawo. Nti Afenyo Markin say ne bonyo so kra ne beye krampa panyin ntwensa yenye sa because first off Ken Ofori Ata isi America so oni o mamu hanim say ana wonye finance minister eti budget na ye debate e fa ne ho ban Afenyo Markin say o de 2 dwa no enti ono so sori say asema Ahmed Ibrahim kafa Ken Ofori Ata hono wone ne nya adwen ma me man kote Afenyo Markin me ba hona clash no Mahama Ayariga bamu na I'm sorry Afenyo Markin say bamu at a point it was back and forth we can't no we can but first enjoy this insert from Mahama. I'm sorry Afenyo Markin me ba me do ba copy Mahama Ayariga so here.
Go to 2A and I'll read 2A all through for you since you want to be guided. A member shall not use offensive, abusive, insulting, blasphemous, or unbecoming words on a member or any other person. Or B, impute improper motive or impugn the integrity of a member or any other person. Mr. Speaker, let me end there. The member in his debate, in his submission, seeks to draw Honorable Ken Ofori Ata, the former finance minister, into his submission. Mr. Speaker, this is the analogy he makes. He says that all past finance ministers have remained in the country. But Honorable Ken Ofori Ata has left the jurisdiction. Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader, Honorable Minority Leader, with all due respect, this does not offend the rules that you have
can
quoted.
I finish? You have asked me, let me finish.
It doesn't offend the rules.
Mr. Speaker, I'm submitting.
If that is the reason for which you are up, I'm sorry.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader, take it easy. Kindly resume your seat so that I can give the floor to the honorable member to continue the debate. With all due respect, Honorable Minority Leader, today I have decided to go by the rules. Thank you very much. Yes, Honorable Ahmed, you have the floor.
On this date, he said Ken Ofori-Atta will return to the country.
Honorable member, you have the floor.
On this date, 3FM reported.
Mr. Speaker, authoritatively, I was asking rhetorical question, but I needed to solicit an answer from an honorable minority leader, who you know very well.
Please proceed. You are eating into your time.
And take you by your words. He gave us authoritative information that by February 18th, the honorable former finance minister was going to be in Ghana. So I'm saying, where is the former finance minister? I thought you were going to tell us his whereabouts. Mr. Speaker, the second point, after telling you, let me come to what we could not do, what Ofori-Atta could not do, and 38 of our colleagues on this side were calling for his change by going to the Flagstaff House, by voting a vote of no confidence against the former finance minister, led by the honorable, distinguished honorable OPK.
Yes, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, hold it. Yes, Minority Leader.
We supported them.
Yes, Minority Leader.
We supported them. Mr. Speaker,
hold it. They will stop your time for you. Hold it. Yes, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, my colleague on his feet says that I made a promise to bring Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta in February, and that he's asking me where the man is.
Honorable member, again, we want to go straightly by the rules and have announced that right from the beginning. Go straight and tell me the rules that has been breached.
Order 1, 2, 3, Mr. Speaker. Order 1, 2, 3. Mr. Speaker, order 1, 2, 3.
Which specific rules of order 1, 2, 3?
Mr. Speaker, 1, 2, 3, 2, A and B. Read together.
Yes. So tell me what he said that has offended order 1,
Mr.
2, 3,
Speaker,
2, A and B.
It is his argument that I had made a promise in this house that I was bringing Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta in February, and that he's asking me that I have said that. Mr. Speaker, I haven't said that. Mr. Speaker, with respect, the Honorable former finance minister was out of jurisdiction, and an inquiry was made. And right at the dispatch box, I produced a letter from his lawyers to the effect that he was seeking medical treatment out of the country. Mr. Speaker, again, Mr. Speaker, again, there was a further letter from him. Mr. Speaker, there was a second letter from him to the OSP. Mr. Speaker, that was the matter between him and the OSP, where he again indicated in a letter from his doctors that he was receiving medical treatment, he was undergoing surgery, and that his stay in the United States has been extended to ensure full recovery. Mr. Speaker, it will be unfair, therefore, for Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim to attempt to say that the man has refused to come to Ghana. 2, no, Mr. Speaker, these are medical issues and it's a matter of public record. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, my colleagues would have to be very fair to Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta. Any of us can go through that situation. He has made available to all of us in this country his medical record, Mr. Speaker, he published them. He attached it, his lawyers attached his medical records and the letter from his lawyers, his doctors, and made it available to the public. It is not a secret, and you and I know. So let us be fair. It can be you tomorrow. It can be you tomorrow. So, Mr. Speaker, let us not use our debate to impugn improper motive. There is a public record that states clearly why Ken Ofori-Atta is not in Ghana. He stated why he is not in Ghana. Let's be fair. Your time will come.
Yes.
Use your way. You are now a deputy minister. Your time will come.
Honourable members, let me use this opportunity to admonish the entire House that debate can be interrupted under Order 122 based strictly on certain conditions. And the conditions are clearly spelled out. On hindsight, let me read Order 122.5. If you get up on a point of order or point of procedure, what exactly is expected of you? Order 122.5 says, a member who interrupts debate on a point of procedure or point of order shall state the rules of procedure that the member on the floor has breached, or the procedural matter that requires a ruling of the Speaker before subjecting the member on the floor to the ruling of the Speaker. We need to comply strictly with these rules. Interruption of debate doesn't give room to any member of Parliament to argue. You would be completely out of order if you use Order 122 to engage in rebuttal. You can take note of the points. When it gets to your turn, then you can state so. So we should stop acting completely out of order. Honorable Ahmed. Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Enti Afenyo Markin anu si ya na Mahama Ayariga ebam. Ona Majority Leader. No say Afenyo Markin asema wo kan say Banda MP Ahmed Ibrahim akaseti ya Ken Ofori-Atta na wa use ne yare sebi abuchi okọ wo hwe ne ho ayaresa nyina to se debi. In fact, me crampo no meeting no at no point am it say Banda MP ne use Ken Ofori-Atta ne ho emfa no against him in his presentation. But it looks like Afenyo Markin took offense by that particular commentary. And na Mahama Ayariga ebam se debi ente sa na mpo sa akwa o kan ya. What's wrong with it? Because mo Satana mo majority, mo MPs in the time. Ken Ofori-Atta about Parliament, the presented budget, everything showed. Send home fano. Omo kai mo si bet me aye Ken Ofori-Atta ne kwa tena mu. Juma as finance minister. Abra obi anim send home fano. Enti na Obama we have a big issue. Abusiafo ene Mahama Ayariga ka na Afenyo Markin aka, Mahama Ayariga ka na Afenyo Markin aka. Go enjoy this one.
On this occasion, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Majority Leader, why are you up?
I rise on a point of information. Mr. Speaker, 122. Mr. Speaker, to inform. Yes.
Honorable Majority Leader, what is the point of information? What is the point of information?
Mr. Speaker, the honorable member indicated that the
Honorable members, let's look at Order 122C. A debate may be interrupted by a point of information, elucidation, or clarification. So if a member gets up to say, I am rising on a point of information, I will ask the member, what is the point of information?
Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Ahmed indicated in debate that the former Minister for Finance, who left this country claiming he was going for medical treatment, and it became an issue in this House, that the minority leader, Honorable Afenyo, came to this House to assure us that on a given date in July this year, the former Minister of Finance will be in Ghana and he will produce him. Mr. Speaker, I was the one that day who rose up on a point of order and objected and asked him not to undertake to do something that he will not be able to deliver on. And he didn't listen to me and persisted.
Honorable Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, it is indeed true that he came to this House and promised to produce
Honorable
Ken Ofori
Majority
Ata,
Leader.
and he hasn't done that.
Honorable Majority Leader. Yes, your point of information is that what Minority Leader said, he didn't say. As indicated by Ahmed, he said it. Yes, Minority Leader. Yes, Minority Leader, you have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, the records would bear me out that indeed, when the respected former finance minister had issue with the OSP, which matter the majority leader himself, came to apologize. He used the dispatch box to apologize on behalf of government for the mishandling of the whole matter. We as leaders owed a responsibility and a duty in the matter. I, right here, indicated that Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta had written to the OSP through his lawyers that he was going to be in the country on or before May, not July. This was in February. Mr. Speaker, in the letter, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta again indicated that he had been booked for surgery. When the time came and his doctors further advised that the surgery will require some healing process, Mr. Speaker, he again wrote, this time not only a letter by his lawyers, the letter from his doctors. Mr. Speaker, the doctors wrote and indicated that they had booked him for surgery and that the post-recovery will take some time. Mr. Speaker, this is a matter of record. It's not a matter that Mr. Speaker, I again made this known right here in this chamber. So, Mr. Speaker, it is not a matter of I resigning or making a promise and failing to honor that. Let's put things in proper context. All I want Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim to understand is that when it comes to ill health, our medicals, all of us may go through it one way or the other. If a man is going through, disclose our medical records, but the man has disclosed his medical record, Mr. Speaker, that hospital where he's receiving treatment is a renowned medical hospital in the United States. Let's be fair to Ken Ofori-Atta. Let's be fair. It can be you tomorrow. This is not the way to treat a fellow citizen.
Honorable members, can we
let's be fair
proceed
to him. None of us will be bold to even make available our medical records.
Can we proceed on the commentary?
He has made it available.
Honorable members, it appears we are deviating from the issue at hand.
Talk to the majority leader.
Can we proceed?
Is the majority leader?
Can we proceed? Honorable members, can we proceed
Mr. Speaker,
with the commentary
Mr. Speaker,
on
Mr. Speaker, it is
the
important.
budget?
This is very, very important, Mr. Speaker. No. When he gave indications, you kept talking and said things that you shouldn't say, giving an impression that members on this side are insensitive to the medical condition of Ken Ofori-Atta. That is the impression you have sought to give. Mr. Speaker, Ken Ofori-Atta was very sick in this country. You could see the sickness in his face. But at that time, it was sweet to be a finance minister. It was sweet to be a finance minister. In spite of the ill health, he persisted and insisted on remaining in this country as a finance minister. How come that suddenly, because today he is being sought after by the law enforcement agencies, he cannot live in this country and is claiming illness? He was sick when he was finance minister. We all saw it. He was sick.
Honorable members, can we make progress? Let's make progress.
Mr. Speaker,
I strictly want to give the floor to Honorable
Ken
Ahmed
Ofori-Atta has
Ibrahim.
produced a medical
Honorable
record.
Ahmed
He's
Ibrahim,
not
you have
pretending
the
to be
floor.
sick. The majority leader must be fair.
Honorable
You can't
members,
treat a fellow
let's
citizen
shift
like that.
away from the discussion
Speaker,
regarding the medical condition of the former finance minister.
We will not accept it. One
Honorable
day, it could be any
members,
of you.
let's shift away. Let's shift away from the medical conditions of the former finance minister.
It's not being discussed.
Please continue with the commentary on the debate.
Mr. Speaker, I've already laid the foundation.
It's the CEO of Parliament. I don't know what you make of this video, but you leave your comment in the comment section. We are liking and watching and confirm and you be ashen. Nana Janto TV. Mpacho, your best any more in Shamu. The next one possibly will be the Sukatoman Nana Kojo Janto right here on Nana Janto TV. Mpacho Oko Krano or liking or commenting and watching and for France and you be ashen.